Hey, boys and girls, welcome back to another edition of Mr. Irish Television. Okay, so what are we going to do today? We are going to find the equation using slope and y-intercept. Okay, so we know this equation right here. Y equals mx plus b. This is called, and write this down. If you have graph paper, notebook, write this down. If you need graph paper, get some graph paper. This is called slope intercept form. Why is it called slope intercept form? Because it has the slope right here and the y-intercept right there, where it intercepts the y-axis. So, slope, you need to know three things. First thing, it is the steepness of a line. That's how steep the line is. So this is this steep, that one is that steep. So how steep is it? Because there's different steepnesses we have to figure out. Next, it is also known as the rate of change. Rate of change. How fast something is changing over time, for example. And the last thing, M stands for slope, is the change in y over the change in x. And that triangle is a Greek letter. It stands for change. It's delta. You call that delta y, delta x. It's change in y over change in x. So it's the steepness of a line, how steep the line is, and how something is changing over time. And you figure that out by the change in y and change in x. And M stands for slope. The y-intercept is where the graph touches the y-axis. And this is the y-axis. This is the x going across. This is the y. And so where does it touch the y-axis? That's this part of the graph, of the equation. Okay? So in order to figure this one out, first thing I have to figure out is the slope. So let's get 2 points, at least 2, in a row. So let's choose this one. This one is 1, 2, negative 2, 1, 2, 3, negative 2, negative 3. This one is 0, 2, like that. This point is 2, negative 1. Sorry, this is negative 2. This one's 2, negative 1, like that. Okay, so slope, change in y. Negative 3 to negative 2, that's up 1, because I'm getting less negative, closer to 0. Negative 2 to 0, so this means I'm getting negative to positive, it means I'm going up 2. So the slope is change in y over change in x, 1 over 2. So y equals 1/2 x. So what's the y-intercept? Oh, it's right here. That's 0, negative 2, or it's right here. Whenever x is 0, that's the y, negative 2. So it's y equals negative 1/2 x minus 2. That's the equation of this line, like that. So how does that work? Take a half. What's a half? And then subtract 2. What's a half of 2? That's 1. 1 minus 2 is negative 1. Yeah, it works. It works every time. So this is the rule to go from the x to the y, 1/2 x minus 2. And I can keep going, and there's an infinite amount of points, etc. Let's try number 2. Here it is. Okay. So first thing, we need the slope. We need the m. So I need 2 points. So let's go with this one. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Negative 3, 5. This is 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, 3. And this one is 3, 1. Okay. What's going on with this y here? 5, 3, 1. That means I'm going down 2. Negative. I'm going to positive. What am I counting by here? I'm counting by 3s. So your slope, m, is change in y over change in x. It's not change in x over, don't do 3 over negative 2. No. You have to do negative 2 over 3. Change in y over change in x, like that. So y equals negative 2 thirds x. Where does it touch the axis, the y-axis? Right here. And right here, same thing. So that would be 3 plus 3. There we go. Y equals negative 2/3 x plus 3. That's the equation of this line. Right there. Got it. Cool. Let's do 2 more. Here we go. All right, this one. Try this on your own. Ready, set, go. All right, first thing, find the slope. Let's pick some points. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you may have picked different points. You should get the same answer. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, etc. Okay, what's going on with the y? 4, 3, 2, 1, down 1. What's going on with the x? Up 1. Slope is negative 1 over 1, change in y over change in x, which is negative 1. Anything divided by 1 is itself. So y equals negative 1x. What's the y-intercept? Oh, right here, 4 plus 4. You can just write negative x plus 4. You don't have to have the negative 1. Both of those are acceptable. Excellent. So what do? You multiply by negative 1 and plus 4. Is that right? 3 times negative 1 is negative 3 plus 4 is 1. Yeah, it works. You can always check by using your rule by going to the x to the y. Here we go. Cool. Next one. Try this. There's only 2 points. What's the slope-intercept form? Y equals what? Ready, set, go. All right, let's see. X and y. This is 0, 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0. Like that. Okay, it's 3 to 0. That's going down 3. 0 to 5, you're going up 5. So your slope, change in y over change in x. Slope is negative 3 over 5. Okay. So I can't simplify that, so I'm good. So y equals negative 3/5 times x. Y-intercept. This would be negative 3, my bad. This is positive. Sorry. It should be positive 3. So y-intercept is negative 3. There we go. Y equals negative 3/5 x minus 3. Negative 3/5 x minus 3 is the last one. Got it. Got it? 3/5. 3/5. Oh, it should be positive 3. My bad. Positive 3/5. Got it. So just double checking. Sorry, I messed up that negative. Good work, everybody.